Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Roberts in Whitehorse. An RCMP officer in the Northwest Territories charged with sexual assault has pleaded not guilty. Derek Young is a corporal with the RCMP. The alleged offense happened in Yellowknife while Young was off duty. Calgary police started investigating Young last spring. He was charged in November. Young has been suspended with pay. His next court appearance is in April. Prime Minister Mark Carney has referred the Grays Bay Road and Port to Ottawa's Major Projects Office. But across Nunavut, there are mixed feelings about the decision. The CBC's Mahnor Mubarak has that story.
The Grays Bay Road and Port project aims to build a 230-kilometre road to help connect Nunavut with the Canadian highway system and build a deep-water port at Grays Bay, as well as build an airstrip that could be used for military and civilian use. The project aims to help Arctic security, mining, and lowering the cost of transporting goods into communities. Brendan Bell is the CEO of West Kitikmeot Resources Corp. And says the announcement helps secure funding.
These are complex, complicated projects to execute, and so it's certainly welcome support from the federal government, and we're very grateful.
But not everyone is on board. Leah Kudlun is a Kugluktuk resident who opposes the project.
To be fast-tracked, I was kind of, I'm very against this project.
She worries about the effect it'll have on wildlife.
I'm concerned about my children's future for being able to sustainably hunt and fish.
She thinks the project will have a negative effect on caribou and worries about the effects of mines.
Where are they going to move to? Are they going to die off because of all this pollution? Are they not going to be able to have healthy offspring?
Earlier this month, the West Kitikmeot Resources released an impact statement, thousands of pages outlining concerns and effects raised by the project. Those concerns include air quality, wildlife, and the environment. Bell said mitigation efforts will be put into place to protect caribou, from wider roads to safer construction material. Kevin Niptinatiak is the Chief Administrative Officer of Kugluktuk. He thinks those are great ideas as long as they are followed. He also sees the economic benefit for the community where work can be limited.
This has the potential to employ so many residents of Kugluktuk for several years.
The project is still before the Nunavut Impact Review Board. West Kitikmeot Resources says they are waiting for NERB to set a time frame for public consultations. Mahnor Mubarak, CBC News, Iqaluit.
After more than 2 decades of mining, the NWT's Diavik diamond mine will officially end production on March 24th. The pending closure has been public knowledge for years, but today the mine's owner said next Tuesday will be the final day ore is processed. Last month, Rio Tinto and the Cleton government signed a closure agreement for the Diavik site. It includes major work to restore the land. Diavik has been operating in the Northwest Territories for 23 years. To Whitehorse now, where gas prices have skyrocketed over the last couple of weeks. It's tied to the current conflict in the Middle East. As TJ Deere explains, some experts are telling people to buckle up because even higher prices could be coming.
More than 2 weeks ago, the price of gas at one Whitehorse station was $1.48 a liter. Today, the price at some stations was 40 cents more than that. While the price wasn't this high on Thursday, visitors in town for the Arctic Winter Games still thought prices were high.
I feel like I still remember when gas was $39.99 when I was young, living in Saskatchewan. Now I live in the Lower Mainland, and I think I might have some gas price envy.
That envy is because she says the average price in Vancouver is more than it is in Whitehorse. And it's not just Canadians that are noticing the price of gas increasing. Visitors from outside the country have also noticed the jump.
We drove from Alaska, so it was a big cost for us to drive all the way from Alaska. Yeah, definitely eating in our budget. So yeah, I can't buy as much for the kids and food, and have to be a lot more careful of what you buy.
The price increase has also affected locals.
Things are so expensive in the north, and just another burden in the springtime when families just can least afford it. It's really hard to raise children, and the price of things just keep going up.
The steep increase in gas prices is tied to the conflict in the Middle East. In response to attacks from the US and Israel, Iran is blocking the Strait of Hormuz, limiting the flow of oil to the world. A fifth of the world's daily supply normally passes through the strait. With Iran's new supreme leader vowing to keep blocking the strait, this expert says it's not just gas that'll become more expensive.
Groceries will increase because shipping costs will increase. Shipping costs will increase because diesel will increase. Diesel will increase because crude oil is going up.
But people were offering tips to avoid the sticker shock at the pumps.
Follow the speed limit. You'd be surprised at how inefficient your vehicle can get by going just over the speed limit.
Gear up and walk. I take a lot of public transit in Vancouver. I do a lot of walking. We do still have a gas vehicle, but I think as much as we can use our own body's energy, we're probably better off.
U.S. President Donald Trump is asking his allies to help commercial ships pass through the strait, but other countries are either hesitant to commit or have rejected his pleas. With no end in sight to the war, oil prices look set to increase further, meaning further bumps in gas prices as well. TJ Thier, CBC News, Whitehorse.
The president of Aurora College in the Northwest Territories has retired, less than 2 years into her 5-year term. The college's Board of Governors says Angela James has retired, effective immediately. She started in the role in August 2024. James was expected to lead the college into its next phase of becoming a polytechnic university. The Board of Governors says it'll appoint an interim president in the coming days. Yukon has the highest cannabis sales in the country. That's according to data from Statistics Canada on cannabis sales from the last fiscal year. Katrin Pilkington has more.
In 1 year, the average Yukoner spends $384 on cannabis. That's according to new data from Stats Canada. It shows the territory spent over $100 more on cannabis between 2024 and 2025 than any other jurisdiction. I asked the owner of Triple J's Cannabis in Whitehorse what she thinks. Does that surprise you?
I feel like that number is low. Now, if you say the average Yukoner, and it's a median price, I thought you were going to say perhaps weekly or monthly. So to hear that that's annually, our basket size is generally between $60 and $100 per purchase. And we see hundreds of people through the shop every day. So, it's, So I feel like that number is low.
We asked Yukoners to guess what's going on.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's a product of long, cold winters, and you don't have much else to do when it's really cold. So.
Definitely darkness. Yeah. Because there's a lot more time spent at home.
I'm not really surprised, honestly. What makes you say that?
It's just very conducive to being cozy, I think, and people spend a lot of time indoors in the winter, so.
Data from the Yukon Bureau of Statistics shows cannabis sales are also increasing, while alcohol sales decrease. We asked Yukoners what they think of the shift.
I kind of think cannabis is healthier. I don't know.
I would guess that there's a correlation between how much time people are spending behind screens and things like that, and less time socially, like interacting, and then alcohol is like generally a social lubricant. So if you're doing most of your entertainment kind of on your own devices or computers and stuff, it's less likely you'd be drinking socially. So
personally, I don't enjoy it. Like I would prefer to do something else. Like I like my hobbies. I like spending time with my friends. I like being outdoors, and I feel like drinking kind of like inhibits that. It makes me feel not as good.
Yeah.
And so like I can be more present if I'm not drinking. So
is that a statistic? Is there more young people that are sober?
The data appears to say yes. In 2023, Stats Canada asked people whether they'd had a drink in the last week. Canadians between the ages of 18 to 22 were most likely to say they hadn't. Katrin Pilkington, CBC News, Whitehorse.
The hamlet of Arfiet-Nunavut won $50,000 as part of this year's Craft Hockeyville contest. Arfiet is one of 13 winners. The annual competition includes communities from every province and territory. Arfiet's mayor says the money will be put towards renovations of the aging King Arena and new artificial ice. The top 2 finalists could receive up to $250,000 more and the opportunity to host an NHL preseason game.
Would make a huge impact, huge benefit. And the timing can't be better because we're about to get a university and a housing factory here in Unwritten, and it just makes sense to upgrade and better prepare our aging arena for the coming years ahead.
This is the first time the contest has handed out regional prizes in its 20-year history. The top 2 finalists will be selected on March 21st.
Let's do this, guys. Getting ready for a game means being ready for anything. You have to be ready off the ice, too. That's why I remember 988, Canada's suicide crisis helpline. Anyone can call or text for free, confidential support from a trained responder. Like a spare stick, it's a good thing to have handy, just in case.
If you experienced harm while admitted to a federal Indian hospital between 1936 and 1981, you might be eligible for compensation. The claims period is now open. Free supports are available to help you submit your claim. Learn more at www.ihsettlement.ca or call 1-888-592-9101.
Looking for stories about Indigenous peoples from across the country?
We know where you can find them.
Zinez Hotier, my name is Edzi Ulevrin, and I'm Tahltan Nation and Takurura Tlingit First Nation.
CBC Indigenous.
My name is Brett Forster, and I'm from the Chippewas of Kettle and Stony Point First Nation.
Creative.
Engaging.
Informative.
Grounded in First Nation.
Métis.
And Inuit communities.
A Yukoner living with a chronic disease is hoping for more research about it. It took doctors decades to diagnose Shosho Esquiro with endometriosis. That's when tissue similar to the uterine lining grows in other places in the body, and it can cause debilitating pain, especially during menstruation. The fashion designer and artist is speaking out to raise awareness.
It's been kind of a nightmare. You definitely have to be your own advocate. Often these types of things are overlooked. Maybe you're being dramatic or it's just PMS. And so you really, as I said, have to be your own advocate. And I found some great health practitioners along my way. And I've had the support of my family. It can leave you feeling very alone and very discouraged.
Esquiro says her art helps her deal with her endometriosis, and she hopes that talking about it will help other people too. Nearly 2 million Canadians have endometriosis. There's no cure. Nunavut's chief public health officer wants more people to get tested for colorectal cancer. March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. It's the second leading cause of cancer death in Canada, and it's highly preventable. In Nunavut, screening starts at 50, but starting in July, it'll be offered to 45-year-olds due to an increase in the number of younger people being diagnosed. A fecal immunochemical test, or FIT test, can be taken at home to screen for colorectal cancer. Nunavut's top doctor says many people, though, are uncomfortable taking the test, and she says that needs to change.
Colon cancer is preventable because once someone does a FIT test, we can identify if there's blood in the stool and follow up with a colonoscopy. And if there's a polyp, the polyp can be removed so that it does not progress to become colon cancer.
Eligible residents can pick up a test kit at their local health center, take it home, and return it. Fit test kits are available across Nunavut. Residents of Baker Lake, Nunavut will soon have a new opportunity to connect with the Inuktitut language. Classes will be available for adults who want to learn or strengthen their Inuktitut. Students will practice speaking, reading, and writing with support from elders. A local elementary school teacher is leading the project. She hopes the program will also benefit younger students.
We started talking about when we teach our students in the school, they go home to English speaking parents or family. So then we thought maybe we should try and help the families as well, like help with home and school.
Organizers say interest from the community has been strong, but space in the pilot program is limited. First class is scheduled for March 18th. It's a look back in time that shares the stories of the Yukon and showcases its place in history. Yukon Unwritten is a new documentary by filmmaker Alan Cote. It features a series of stories in unique chapters, all showing a different part of the territory. I met Alan earlier to talk about the film.
I was a free bird sailing through the black and starry sky.
Alan, thank you so much for joining me today to talk about your film. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Tell me about what inspired you to create this project.
I wanted to tell a story that wasn't influenced by the Yukon government about Yukon history. I wanted to try and get away, as far away from a textbook history as I could get, and look for stories that are kind of derived in the land and people that have always lived here, and our amazing immigrant populations for the last 125 years. So it's kind of a belated celebration of 125 years, but I stretched it a bit and took it back to first 24,000 years, and then the baby mammoth popped into view, so it kind of took our look at Yukon history back to 36,000 years ago, which I think is a good place to start.
Yeah, just a glimpse back. Part of the structure of the documentary is quite unique as well, in that it has 16 chapters. You described it almost like a novel. So how did you land on that structure, and why do you think the film benefits from something unique like that?
Well, there's 14 chapters actually, with a sort of a music video at the end, and we arrived at it because Yukon history is kind of fractured, and there's a multitude of points of view, and we wanted to try to reflect them all. So we took it on as a bit of an anthology, but more thinking of it as a novel with chapters, kind of probably as separate chapters as, say, Arctic Secret or Arctic Dreams has. Barry Lopez's novel was an inspiration in that regard, because they're kind of somewhat associated stories, and they all sort of derive from the north. In this case, they derive from the Yukon, with different points of view and different groups represented.
Tell me how it's tens of thousands of years that you are taking a look at. So how did you arrive at the stories that you chose? What was the process like?
I applied for some federal government money, and it was a project that I didn't know if I wanted to take on or not. So I started it off by saying, a lot of people believe that Yukon history and identity begins and ends with the gold rush. And then I said, dash. Nothing could be farther from the truth. I thought that would be the end of the proposal right there.
So what was the response when you kind of laid that out?
Worst possible. They said, okay. Now I had to do it. But things fell into place pretty quickly, and I think the approach works, because people are kind of jaded with what you see on TV, a lot of reality TV, pre-scripted documentaries, you name them. So I thought I'd try and tell the truth in the real documentary style, with a series of stories that we hope engage all Yukoners, so they can come basically for their own camp, and our posters reflect that, But when they get there, they'll be looking at other people's points of view too. So that's the idea. We're trying to bring documentary in as a conversation, which is what it is, an honest conversation with people. And we've kind of lost those ideals. You don't see much of it anymore. You see kind of highly polished things. Like, take for example, my octopus teacher. That's often, cited by producers as being, this is the ideal. We can't do cut and cover anymore. But if you look into my octopus teacher, they used 26 different octopuses. They went through a lot of octopuses and a lot of high production values to get a point across. This one is more visceral. It's more like real documentary, which Canadians used to do really, really well.
And what do you think this documentary in this style as well, looking at the past of the Yukon, will kind of help to inform for the future of the Yukon? What does it tell us about what the future of this territory is?
I think the future of the territory should be a conversation at all levels, of all kinds, because we're really at a crossroads here. We have to look at what we have very carefully. Our newcomers to the Yukon have to try as quick as they can to get a grasp of what makes this place special. And for that, we come down to a kind of a public education forum. So that's why I made a novel-like chaptered conversation.
And where can people find the film? How can they watch it?
Right here. Popcorn will be served on the 21st and the 22nd at 12 noon at the Yukon Cinema on Wood Street.
Alan, thank you so much. I'm sure everyone's really looking forward to seeing it, and I am too.
Great. Welcome there. Oh yeah, let me not forget. The Moccasin String Band will be playing at the intro and the intermission. Well, thanks very much.
Thank you. When you think of a massive Arctic military exercise, you might not jump to pots and pans. Recently, CBC spent time with the kitchen crew feeding members during Operation Nanook in Cambridge Bay, Nunavut. And as Saloni Bugra reports, it's no easy task.
In the extreme cold of Cambridge Bay, Nunavut, the Canadian military has been testing heavy artillery and doing ice water dives and parachute jumps as part of Operation Nanook. But some officers in the hamlet are on a mission in the kitchen to provide members with a taste of home.
So right now we have lasagna. It could be the last meal, depending on operations, that the member will have in your kitchen. So you got to make with love, creativity, ensuring that you put your heart and soul into every meal that you make.
It's not as straightforward as following a recipe, though. The kitchen set up at the Canadian High Arctic Research Station aims to serve over 160 members with 3 meals a day. And due to extreme weather conditions, sometimes supplies don't make it to the hamlet.
Yeah, there's been a lot of struggles since I've been here a couple times. I get orders once a week, and often due to weather, and I sometimes went up to 12 days without receiving an order. Due to the limited amount of space that I have in my fridges, it's only good for 72 hours up to possibly 6 days.
That might mean switching to frozen meals.
There might be at times that I may have to, instead of feeding 3 fresh a day, I may have to say, hey, say fresh breakfast in the morning, IMPs or mountain rats that they have for lunch. You may have to kind of like balance it out, and then supper back to fresh, depending on how much available resources I have.
This is what those rations look like.
The harsh part of the exercise, because we eat this for 3 times a day and for meat. They are relying on this. Okay, we don't have box lunches like delivered, so that's the only thing to do.
In the kitchen, overcoming these challenges together is fostering friendships, especially when officers are away from home for extended periods.
Since I joined the military, I've always sought out new experience, and it's always been rewarding to come back and gain some experience, some training, and met great people along the way. So, and I feel privileged to be able to share that with my family at home too. We both come from the Cook community within the military, which is very tightly bonded.
Actually, one of our first conversations was, since he was delayed, I asked him if he can get me a Tele SIM card because I have Rogers or Fido and it doesn't work up here. And I'm like, I need to talk to my wife.
All of it reminds Francis of his team's purpose.
You know, coming in when it's minus 62 outside and you're having to adapt to climates and you're meeting different people from all across Canada. I'm here for a purpose. Cooks are here in the forces for a purpose.
Operation Anouk departs Cambridge Bay on March 19th.
Saloni Bugra, CBC News, Cambridge Bay.
And that is Northbeat for tonight. For news anytime, go to cbc.ca/north. Thank you for watching. I'm Megan Roberts in Whitehorse. Have a good night.